Hey everyone, welcome back. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well and you had a good festive season. Well, it's the first update of 2021, and as you can expect, in midwinter there's not a lot going on, but I have done a few things around the garden, so without further ado, on with the update. Quick look in the greenhouse. Everything's doing okay in here. Overwintering. It's done its job of protecting it all from the worst of the frost. Obviously some things haven't survived, but greenhouse is doing nicely. Let's have a look at some of my outdoor bonsai a little bit closer. And really I'm working on these at the moment. I need to work on them a little bit more, but obviously with it being winter they're not looking at their best. I think I'm going to work on this one next. It's the first one I ever actually tried to wire or bonsai. It's just a dwarf conifer, but I think I'm going to repot it and rewire it. That'll be my next job. I wired up this Acer palmatum the other day. It's the first attempt. I'm quite happy with it. The only thing I'm slightly disappointed about is I ended up trying to bend it too hard and slightly split the branch here, so I don't know if this branch is going to die or if it's going to recover. I'm hoping it will recover, so I'm leaving it, but I'm quite happy with how that turned out. It'll be okay even if I do lose that bit, but it's all part of the learning curve. We have acquired a few more bonsai, which I'm keeping in the conservatory for now. But I will put outside when the weather gets better. So we've got a paper bark maple, which I haven't done anything with at the moment. Got a picea, which I've just done as a formal upright. 2 yews, one there. One here. I wasn't sure if I wanted to chop this bit off, so I haven't decided yet. I might chop that off, seeing how it goes in the future. I might leave it. Then we've got a crab apple, which obviously doesn't look like much this time of year, but first couple of leaves coming, which is probably because we've been keeping it in here, which isn't brilliant. And then finally a larch, sorry, which doesn't look like much at the moment, but I've just wired into an S shape and repotted. And then here's the others. I'm hoping that's normal for the Japanese pepper. I'm hoping that will recover. It should be okay. And here's the ones we did from seed. I decided, even though the moss was growing brilliantly on these, I think it was choking the trees slightly, so a couple of days ago I scraped all the moss off these. I think they're looking better for it. So there's my Scots pines, Norway spruces and one Dawn redwood. But overall I'm happy with how the bonsais are looking. And the new additions, can't wait to get them out in the garden by the pond. Garden doesn't look like much at the moment, but let's just have a quick walk around and look at everything. The wind's been pushing this cordyline over quite badly now, so as you can see. So another job we've got to do is get out here and prop that back up straight with something quite substantial. Not sure quite how I'm going to do that just yet. Hellebores coming into flower. Looking nice. Bit of winter colour. Some winter bulbs coming up. But other than that, everything's pretty dormant in the garden at the moment. I could do with getting out here and giving the nature pond a bit of a clean as ever. I didn't really get round to giving it its pre-winter clean in the end. I had too many other jobs going on and other things going on, so I really need to get out here and give this a little bit of a clean. But it's not giving me any problems. All the fish are fine, just cold obviously because this one isn't heated or covered. But now you may remember from a previous video of mine back in the summer, I spoke about the clay moving the earth in our garden and being a nightmare in our garden, and I showed you this little bit of patio as an example. And now here is the comparison. This is it in the winter where I said it would move up, and the camera doesn't accentuate it that well, but let's try and show you. This path is incredibly uneven and lumps up. It doesn't show it very well, but you can see from that first bit. Yeah, I'll try and get a picture showing you the comparison, but you can see the slabs have definitely moved up by about an inch. Fish are all doing okay. I'll go and check the pond temperature in a minute, but I think they're all quite slowed down. I don't think it's as hot as it has been. Cover's working okay, but there'll be some improvements I make for next year, quite definitely. But I'm only feeding them occasionally at the moment, every few days, a little bit of wheat germ food. They're not really overly interested. I mean, they're not coming for food at the moment whilst I'm stood here, so may see how they are later and give them a little bit later if they want some. We've got an air temperature of about 2 degrees C and a pond temperature, if you can see it, did it go there? It's still hovering. It's about 8 or 9 degrees C, hovers around 10 degrees C, which I'm quite happy with for this year. With this cover, as I say, next year hopefully I can improve that and make it a bit better, but I'm happy it hasn't really dropped below about 8 degrees even when it has got colder here, so that's pretty positive.
we are then. As I say, a few things happening, but not really a lot going on. I'm glad the fish are all doing okay and the water temperature hasn't got too cold. Anyway, that's the update over and done with then, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button as well, and I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Take care.